pre-production with the script and everything, and by the time it gets to us, they say, listen, this is what we'd like from the scene. And so I felt very safe and secure in what I was giving them, and I knew when I had given them what they wanted.
For so much of this film, you're actually in this place called the In-Between, and I assume you were acting for a large chunk of this movie against green screen, yeah?
Yeah, it was a blue screen, but it's pretty much the same thing. There was a lot of blue, and I've tried to stay away from blue ever since then. I don't know why we're wearing this tonight. But yeah, it was interesting because I had never really done that much blue screen before. I had done a tiny bit, but it wasn't anything it wasn't on as big a scale as this. But as we all know, Pete has worked with it a lot before. He knew what he was doing and how he could get the performance out of an actor. I mean, he used to talk to me during takes, and Fran picked out a lot of music. I'm sure some of you know that Fran Walsh is really heavily involved in the music and the score and everything, and she used to just be on her laptop all day, and in between rewriting the script, she'd be on iTunes and picking out songs for the scene that's coming up next. So it was great, and it was made very easy for me. Yeah.
You have this, of course, one of the movie's most intense scenes with Stanley Tucci down in that hole that he's built. It's incredibly terrifying. What was it like to shoot, and how much time did you spend with him ahead of time, sort of preparing for that scene?
I didn't spend that much time with Stanley before we started to shoot. I mean, we had worked on scenes before we got to the underground scene. We actually shot that in New Zealand, the underground bit. And I had only met him for about 5 minutes at this cast and crew party we had before we started shooting, and so I didn't really know him. So I said, "God, this guy's going to be my murderer. I don't know who he is." It's nerve-wracking, And then I went in on the first day that we were shooting together, and we actually did the cornfield scene, and pretty much started off that sequence, and we did all the other stuff as well. But I think Stanley was here yesterday, and he's one of the sweetest men that I've ever met. Very funny, very relaxed, very serious about what he does, and I thought it was such a brave thing for him to take on something like this, especially with the young girl as well. But we got on really well, and we're really comfortable with each other, and I think that was essential for whoever the two actors were that were going to play these characters.